Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Hey everybody and welcome. I came on tonight to give you a few updates and whoop whoop whoop. Seed alert, seed alert, seed alert. But it's not the seed alert that you're used to, and we'll get to that in a minute. First of all, how many peanuts do you see? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's 6. I know the onion hasn't come up already, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm glad I got my pointer. Something's coming up. Boy, if that onion has come up, and it's only been a day. Or 2 days. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hold on. Wait, let me find it. There it is. Okay. Right there. Right there. I think that's an onion seedling, y'all. I just planted that 2 days ago. It hasn't even been 48 hours. Well, shut the noise. Seed alert. Seed alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, and I'm seeing something that needs watering. Ooh, look at that. Them peanuts are dry. And I shouldn't be watering at the top, but that was an emergency, y'all. Okay, so I'll get some water. Actually, when I put the peanuts in the cups, all including the 2 today, I didn't put any water at the bottom cup for wicking. I wanted to make sure they got good and dry first, and I can see that just happened. So I'll wick them up tomorrow since I just poured a little water into them. Peanuts do take a lot of water. You don't have to worry about root rot or anything. And the wicking cup is perfect for peanuts. Okay, so now here's the lettuce, you guys. Isn't critical. Wait, let me get my pointer. I've set it on the table. This one, wait, I'm making sure today because every time I think I'm on film, I'm not. Okay, this one, I think it's gone. This one looks pretty good. That little baby one, that was new growth. This one, I don't know, it's fighting. And this one is doing pretty good. But see how the whole thing, in fact, let me try to stand it up a little bit. Maybe that's the reason why it's looking sick. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I just put it down a little bit more, and it's nice and moist. That one's not going to make it. That leaf right there isn't going to make it. So I'm not going to, in fact, it just, wait a minute, it just succumbed, y'all. It succumbed. Oh, nope, I'm not going to pull it off, though, but it succumbed. Okay, so now to try to save this one, the little baby one, and that one. Come on, lettuce, come on. I need you. Stay with me now, stay with me. Okay, so that's it for the lettuce. So, yep, so I just performed life-saving measures on that thing. Okay, now, I planted the lesia today, so that's back here, and the cubanelle. This is the, no, that's the other lesia. Hold on, let me turn this around real quick. Yeah, no, that's the cubanelle. Okay, I planted the lesia. Oh, one's back there, and then one's there, and then the cubanelle is there. I lost one of my cubanelle seedlings, but it was a small, teeny tiny one anyway, so I just left it out. I said, forget that. I'll deal with the 2 good ones, because like I said, that one cubanelle, I only planted like one. I planted a couple of seeds, but I only kept one last year. And when I say that thing produced, okay, something's dry back here. Who is this? Wait a minute, I'm treating my little plants like people now. Who is this? Red cherry? You better stop now. You feel moist, but you're starting to look dry. I'm not gonna add no water because I have my wicking under there, so it'll wick when it's ready. This one is dry. And I know oh yeah, I've got plenty of wicking in that one. I don't know if you can see the water. Okay, so drink yellow cherry. Okay, so I planted my ground peppers, okay, ground cherries. We've got the gooseberry. I put those in two, and yes, I crowded them in. They're gonna have to survive until the second week, until after the eclipse. After the eclipse, then I'll know my budget. You know, I'll know my budget, and it's because I'm gonna need to buy some more potting soil. I do want to separate these and have them in one container by themselves, especially since I'm going to be donating the pineapple ones. So I kind of shoved them all in these cups because I'm just about out of seed starting mix here. So I'm going to buy some this weekend. I'll buy some more, but I really need to start moving on to potting soil because the seed starting mix will be for my new summer plants, and I'm gonna need at least 3 bags for that. I'm gonna try to make my own because I understand that if you add the perlite, vermiculite, and not potting soil, what's that stuff called? Peat moss. You can make your own seed starting mix. I believe that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be a lot cheaper for me because I can get bigger bags at a cheaper price because this stuff here, $8 a bag for that little bit, and the bag is half empty once you open it because it's full of air. So, yep, I'm gonna try that. Okay, my Swiss chard, it grew a new leaf. It's starting to get its true leaves. Okay, that little lettuce is looking a little better since I did what I just did. Okay, now, okay, so we've got the ground cherries all done. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups all together. And that will do until the second week in April. And then, oh, and we got the Aunt Molly's too. So that's 6 cups. So that's all I had from the Aunt Molly's. It was just 2 or 3. I think it's 3. And then 2 I had to leave in because they were just too small to transplant. I didn't want to take no big chances with that. Okay. And of course, the peanuts. That's the star of the show. The peanuts. So I'm thankful. We got a perfect germination rate. 6 peanuts, 6, and I saved that farmer's his eBay address, and I saved his farm address too. So I will definitely order from him again next season, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Okay, let's make it over here. Now I've got the heat going again because there's that's the new, that is a new cotton right there. I showed y'all that yesterday. I have a new one right here coming up. I have one right there coming up, and this seed has, this dirt right here and here has broken. The cotton will be up and running. I might not get all of them, but I'm going to get most of the seeds that I planted. These are the 2 baby ground cherries that I didn't trust planting, and there's one right there. Oh, that just came up since I took the other 2 out. Maybe it needed room. 3 more. Dang. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I just noticed those, and there's one right there. Okay, and Lulu, the loofah, is doing good. Okay, so all we got now waiting to come is the spinach, the sweet banana peppers, the new Jimmy Nardello, the onion, and the new cherry peppers. That's the old one, though. This is the new one up here. And then the, I don't know why I left this Cubanelle sign, but there's no Cubanelle. I did plant a couple of Cubanelle seeds. I think I only did one of these sales, and I think I did the one where the tag is. So that's all that's left. So everything is on the heat, and my prayer is that everything comes up real soon here, because we're almost, well, for some we're only a few days in, but we'll be a weekend by next Monday, and I should start seeing some seedlings, and I should start seeing more cotton too. And the cotton gets transferred quick. In fact, this one right here, the one that looks like a little 4-leaf clover, that one's about ready because that cotton grows real fast. And once it's in the cup, it'll be okay. And it doesn't really take off real good. That and the loofah itself, it takes off real good once I get it into my container and get the soil amended, then it is, and some heat, and they just go wild after that. So they'll be controllable. So far, y'all, I've been using my sand. I've been amending the seed starting mix with the sand. I haven't seen a bug yet. And these plants have been here for a few weeks now, I know, some of them. So usually you're seeing those gnats by now. I'm not going to say I'm not going to get them. And I am going to re-amend with some more sand. But so far it has helped. And from what I saw on the video, they said that if you amend your seed starting mix with the sand, any eggs that are laid in the seed starting mix will not hatch because the sand will kill them. And they said if you do happen to start seeing them, if some escape and get through, you put sand on top of in the dirt, on top of the plants, you know, around the plant, like fertilizer. And if the gnat happens to land on it, it will die. So far so good, because usually by now I am seeing gnats. And this red cherry is bothering me. It's not wicking for some reason. Maybe I don't have enough water at the bottom. But let me go on and add a little bit for now. I'll get that straightened out tomorrow when I get my other wickers straightened out. I hate to see dry dirt. And I try not to overwater, but when it's dry, I just take that little Dixie cup and just give it a sip. And so far, oh, and my roots look good. So, because I was concerned that I might be overwatering the plants that I still had in the seed cells. Nope, those roots look beautiful. And they weren't root bound. They were just hanging and just beautiful, especially on the peanuts. So, and the ground cherries, the roots look great. They were nice and strong. You know, we look at the plants and we think about how beautiful they are too, but when you have a chance, anytime you're transplanting, you need to look at that root structure. Well, you all know, y'all know, y'all teaching me, shoot. But for those, if anybody's watching that's new at gardening, always, if anytime you're doing some seeding or you're transferring, look at that root structure, because if the roots are not healthy, that plant will die on you. But if the roots are healthy, you can be a beast with the plant, because you know those roots are good. And if anything happens to the plant or whatever that could possibly kill it, then it will grow, it'll regrow the leaves if the roots are good. And I think that's the reason why my lettuce, although it's critical and a part of it just succumbed, it still has a nice root structure. And I think that is the main thing, the saving grace for that bad boy. I like how these tomatoes look. Look at the fuzziness on the at the bottom of the plant. I think those are so cute. That lets me know it's healthy. I love the healthy plants. My mother would be so proud. My mother had a green thumb. She could grow anything. And because my father was a shade tree mechanic, we never had a garden, but our neighbor across the street did. And so she would let my mother plant stuff, and they would work together in the big garden that she had. My mother could grow anything. And my father called our house a jungle because my mother had 1 million house plants, and they would just grow. Just grow, 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 grow. She had a green thumb. And my sister and I both somewhat took after her, but I don't think either one of us will ever top our late mother. But she would be proud. My mother would, oh. And, you know, when she was alive, you know, I had my little garden at my old house. You know, I had the 3 garden tables that were donated from the Pontiac Grow Club. That's when I first joined, although I couldn't participate because I was caring for Mom. So for the first 2 years, I did no participation. But when I joined it, I gave a donation to start off. And when I told her about my situation and everything, I said, I don't have anywhere to grow. Her husband built me those 3 garden tables that you see out back. And so that allowed me to have that part of a garden. So I would plant cucumbers and tomatoes and just regular little stuff. And then I had 3 little teeny tiny beds on the ground that the former owner had used as a strawberry bed. So I was able to grow, you know, a few little things. And my mother would tell me what to do, what to grow. And she loved when I would bring in those cucumbers and tomatoes, you know, for green tomatoes. She would be so happy. So I know she would be proud right now. She would be very, very happy. Okay, so, oh, and the other seed alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I meant to mention this yesterday. I Renee and Diane, your seeds are in the mail. I mailed them. The mail didn't run till 7 o'clock p.m. yesterday, which I was upset about. We don't have a permanent mail person. A friend of mine was our mail lady for the past 2.5 years, and she just retired. And she used to be here by 9:30 every morning. Now we get mail at whatever hour they decide they want to come. So, with that said, they came at 7:30 last night. It was almost dark. And so he did get the seeds. So I'm assuming they went into the mail today, as opposed to if the mail had run early yesterday, they would have been on their way yesterday. So I don't know how far my state is from yours. I would say expect them by, this is Tuesday, look for them Friday. Okay, so yep, but they're in the mail. So I hope you're happy. And Diane, I think I kind of messed up on yours. I know, what you requested, but the bush bean part, I didn't know if you needed all of them or just one. So I sent you that one that came from the Grow Club. Oh, and so now on to the next seed alert, the regular one that I meant to mention. Yeah, well, that I mentioned at the beginning of the video here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I officially confirmed today that I will be volunteering this Saturday for the seed distribution. So know that some more seeds are coming our way. Woohoo! Did I do that good enough, Renee? Anyway, the seeds are coming, and I'm going to try to get some more milkweed. Definitely the sunflowers. My sister, she went wild when I told her about the branching sunflowers, so So I'm going to try to get some more of those sunflowers, so at least you guys can get some. They are beautiful. They branch, and they weren't that expensive, but they were a lot more. When I checked out Johnny Seeds, they did cost a pretty penny, and you're only getting a few seeds. So, yeah, but anyway, yeah, these branching sunflowers, and they're different colors, and they're edible, it said. So, yep. So anyway, I'm rambling now, and I'm almost at 20 minutes for no reason whatsoever. I had planned to come on for no longer than 5 minutes, like yesterday. But anyway, okay, so you got a full episode. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'm looking crazy today. So I'm not even coming on camera, but I just wanted to give you the update on the seeds and to let you know, that your seeds are on the way. And I am just happy and ecstatic. And we will know for sure tomorrow if that is actually an onion seedling that came up. I can't think of anything else it could be, because wasn't nothing else in that dirt other than that lettuce. And I didn't put any seeds. The only seeds I put into that dirt a few days ago were the onions. So I'm thinking that onion may have germinated just that quick. We shall see. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, you guys, so I'm getting off of here now, and may you all have a wonderful evening and wonderful day tomorrow, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.